Let's jump right into Argentina versus Algeria and Messi's historic title defense. Welcome to the Explainer, everyone. We've got a lot of incredible moments to cover today.
Now look at this number, 200. I mean, in the realm of international sports, hitting a number like this is, well, it's almost mathematically impossible, right? It requires a level of longevity, resilience, and just sustained brilliance that completely defies logic. We're going to transport ourselves straight into the electric atmosphere of Kansas City today to unpack exactly what this staggering number represents. We are kicking off a highly anticipated World Cup opener packed with incredible milestones and sheer brilliant tactical execution.
All right, Section 1, a title defense begins.
So you gotta remember, defending a World Cup title means battling the massive weight of expectations. You aren't just playing the 11 guys across the pitch from you, you're literally playing against the world. Everyone is looking at the reigning champions, waiting to see if complacency has somehow set in. Now, Argentina absolutely had to avoid the pitfall of their 2022 opener, where things, as we know, didn't exactly go according to plan. Instead, they needed to kick off this 2026 title defense in absolute style. They needed to make a declarative statement that they were here to defend their crown with absolute authority.
Moving on to Section 2, the early tension. Okay, so when that opening whistle blows, all the prep is just out the window. The initial anxiety of the match is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Lautaro gets the very first touch for Argentina, officially getting things underway, and almost instantly, the crowd just loses its collective mind. Why? Because Lionel Messi flies forward, slipping the ball ahead and looking incredibly sharp right out of the gate. But then we get an early dramatic stumble. The flag goes up, the final decision, offside. Just like that, all that early explosive release of tension is sucked right back into the stadium, and the anxiety builds right back up.
Section 3, transcending time.
He transcends time. I mean, what does it genuinely mean for an athlete's legacy to literally transcend time? In a sport absolutely dictated by youth, by speed, and by peak physical condition, watching a player manipulate the game as if they're operating on a completely different temporal plane is breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. This profound piece of match commentary really perfectly captures the essence of what happens next. And these milestones show exactly why that early tension finally shatters. First off, there's that number we brought up earlier, his 200th cap, 200 appearances for his national team. Next, just stepping onto the pitch for his 6th World Cup. Both of these are staggering statistical anomalies. And the result of that sheer presence, another majestic moment for Lionel Messi as he finds the back of the net. He doesn't just show up to break attendance records, He shows up to score the opening goal in a wildly high-pressure environment. This brings us to Section 4, the second leading scorer.
The floodgates are totally open now. Argentina mercilessly presses the attack, angling for space and constantly probing for vulnerabilities in the Algerian defense. The action moves so rapidly, it starts with absolute chaos in the box. A swipe for Martinez and the ball goes high from range, multiple players are slipping ahead, and then, boom, a big deflection. Amidst all that sheer chaos, who is standing right there to perfectly read the deflection and guide it home? Messi. It is a pure, undeniable testament to his anticipation.
2. Now, yeah, sure, it signifies his second goal of the night, but the significance of this number is actually so much larger than just this single match. With that deflected goal guided home, Messi officially becomes the second leading scorer in the entire history of the World Cup. He's actively scaling the absolute highest peaks of the sport's historical data, all while actively defending a modern championship. I mean, come on, it's a truly spectacular feat. Let's hit Section 5, standing completely alone.
One of one, never to be replicated. When match commentary drops a line like this, you know you are witnessing a sheer statistical anomaly. Seriously, this isn't just praise. It is a factual statement about absolute dominance. Between the data, the longevity, and the raw output, there's simply no historical comparison left. Lionel Messi stands alone. He secures the hat trick. That's 3 goals in the opening match of the 2026 World Cup. He has completely, unequivocally separated himself from all his peers on the world stage. It's just a complete masterclass in offensive execution that leaves the opposing defense and, honestly, every spectator completely stunned. So, zooming out for a second, the complete narrative of the match's pivotal moments really maps out clearly. Goal number 1 broke that early offside tension with a majestic moment on his 200th cap. Goal 2 navigated that chaotic Martinez swipe for a big deflection, locking in his place as the second all-time leading scorer. And goal 3, well, that completed the hat trick, cementing him as a true one-of-one athlete.
What started as early anxiety evolved into an absolute undeniable triumph. To summarize the final result, we're looking at a huge 3-0 win for Argentina in their opener against Algeria. But, it's definitely worth noting that Algeria didn't just roll over and disappear. Mahrez had this late attempt off the wall that was ultimately blocked, which showed there was still plenty of fight left in them. But Argentina's defensive effort held incredibly strong, confirming a truly flawless start. They successfully sidestepped all the struggles of 4 years prior and began their title defense in literally the most stylish way possible.
So, I leave you with this. Could this be the moment that seals the greatest legacy in World Cup history? Take a second to reflect on everything we've unpacked today, from hitting that impossible 200th cap to becoming the second all-time scorer to opening the entire tournament with a hat-trick. Does this flawless start definitively cement an unparalleled, never-to-be-replicated legacy? It is a truly fascinating question to ponder as the rest of this tournament unfolds. Thank you so much for joining me in this explainer today. Keep asking questions and keep learning.